You know, every week before we start class, even though I've read it before, I like to reread the chapters in the book. And this week, as we begin our discussion of culture and communication, I revisited this chapter, and I find it very interesting. I hope when you read it, you'll find it very interesting as well. You know, one of the important things for us to understand as communicators in a rapidly changing world, we're going to come in contact with a wide range of people, many of whom will be very different from us. This diversity is something that needs to be celebrated and which makes our world a more interesting and actually a better place. Our book defines culture as a system of knowledge, beliefs, values, customs, behaviors, and artifacts that are acquired, shared, and used by its members during daily living. So you can see culture really encompasses a lot of who we are and how we think and feel about the world around us. So naturally, it's going to have a profound impact on how we communicate. Wouldn't you agree? Now, here in the United States, there is one dominant culture, American culture, but we need to realize that here, there are many other cultures existing within our borders. There is Latino culture, there is Asian culture. There are those who would argue that men and women are culturally different. I'm one of those. I would agree with that fact. So understanding culture and how it influences a person, it's going to help you better communicate with all the people you're going to come in contact with here at Northampton Community College and out in the world when you start your careers, perhaps transferring to another college. We're going to examine culture. We're going to examine and explore and investigate some of the barriers to effective intercultural communication. And intercultural communication is any communication that occurs when members of different cultures come in contact with and communicate with one another. And we're going to take a close look at Gerrit Hofstede's cultural dimensions, which is a very good way to define and come to better understand cultures, whether it's high or low context cultures, feminine or masculine cultures, high or low power distance, or a variety of other ways we can examine culture. You'll gain a better understanding that'll help you look at cultures in a whole new way and better apply your communication skills. You'll be visiting some interesting websites with great information about specific cultures. And I'll be asking each of you to investigate one culture in particular that you find interesting and determine how you could best communicate with someone from that culture given your newfound knowledge. As we move through the course, a solid understanding of culture and how all these things we believe and who we are impacts the way we look at the world around us and the people we interact with and that inhabit this world is going to be central to our understanding and improving our communication skills. Now I'm going to get back to the book.